So the second song I wanted to show in this lesson is Here I Am to Worship. Here I Am to Worship is played usually in D or in E flat or in C, depending on the preference of the lead instrumentalist. So I'll show you a version that I picked up from Israel and New Breed. If you've heard this version before, then this is not going to be new for you. But if you haven't, then maybe this will be fun, a fun way of playing this song. So he plays in the verse. In the verse, this is what they play. I'll start with a chord chart version and then show you the difference. So the chord chart version goes Light of the world. It starts D, A, E minor, and that's basically what they play for most of the verse. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship, and then they go on. So in Israel and New Breed's CD, Live from Another Level, they play a version that I love a lot better than that one, and I added a little twist of my own to it, which you must have heard in part 4 of the keyboard lessons. So it goes Light of the world. They play an A at the top and a D at the bottom. World. Then they play a C and a D at the bottom, and then they play a G. So they go Light of the world, A/C. You step down, C/D, rather, not A/C, A/D, then C/D, down into dark, and they keep the G. So they're going D, A, C, G at the top, and they're just holding the D at the bottom. So, Light of the world, A/D, you step down, C/D, into darkness, G/D. Open my eyes, let me see. And then you can take my substitutions from lesson 2 and add them there. Don't use major 7s, just use the 2 chord or the 9 chord. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Then here's where I make my changes that are different from theirs. They go hope of a life spent with you. That's what they play, I think. So I go hope of a life. Hope is a D. Of a life, I play C at the top and I play E at the bottom. So C/E. Life spent with you, G minor 7, and I play a B flat at the top with a substitution. So I go hope of a life spent with you. Then I go to an A there, and it's an E minor 7 at the top, or you can think just G6. So G6 or E minor 7 at the top and A at the bottom. So hope of a life spent with you. So here I am to worship. And then most times I play the chords in the verse the straight way that it is in the chord charts. But for the verses, that makes an interesting change.